the summertime has come, and the leaves are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme knows around the blooming heather. Where'd you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together in that wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Where'd you go, lassie, go? Hi everyone, and welcome to today's lesson. In this one we're going to be playing Ed Sheeran's cover of Wild Mountain Thyme, which is a classic Irish folk song, and this is sort of a deep cut that you can find on YouTube. I'll link the video in the description, but basically it shows up on at the beginning of his collaboration with Passenger, where they play Hearts on Fire, and this is a really nice prelude that he plays into that, and it just happens to have, pretty much the same chord progression, so the two songs blend together very nicely. So I'm going to cover both parts. In the second part of this lesson, in the next video, I'll be doing Passenger's guitar playing, but for now we're just going to do Ed Sheeran's part on that intro. So here you go. I hope you enjoy it. So we're going to start off with a C chord, but it's the C sus2 version. So if you aren't familiar with it, it's basically, this is your C shape, but you're going to take that index finger, and basically the note it's playing is going to be shifted up onto the 3rd fret here, and then you also have your pinky playing this fret, so 3rd fret on the 1st string. So the whole chord together looks like this. If you've been playing for a while, I'm sure you've seen it. It's a pretty common chord, and we're going to shift from that to G with the added ring finger here. So that's just G with one extra note, and you're going to go back and forth between those two. And what he does is he does a hammer-on. So he starts by strumming the C sus2 with the index finger removed, and same goes for the G. He does the hammer-on both. So both times it's with the index finger, so you strum it and you just hammer that on. So together it sounds like. And that's how he sings it. So he goes, and the summertime has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming. Forgive my bad singing. I'll shift it down an octave. But he just goes back and forth between those two. So it's really just the timing you have to worry about. So it's, and the summertime has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming, in the wild mountain thyme. So here he goes from the C sus2, and he does a D, and he hammers this middle finger on. And you can also hammer the pinky on to the 3rd fret 1st string afterwards for variety. And you can play around with those, so you can do stuff like, so you kind of like hammer one and then the second one on, and then pull them off, so stuff like that. But so he goes, and the wild mountain thyme, and then he finishes it off with an E minor 7. So it's just the E minor, the normal E minor chord, and then you got the 2 fingers here that you had from the C and the G. So really these, the pinky and the ring finger are just staying fixed for the entire song, which is pretty nice. You don't have to move around a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. It's really easy. It's just, he adds some fills with these hammer-ons and stuff, and you can also play stuff like when you're transitioning. You can do something like, so you would just take that index finger and do stuff like that. So just hammer-ons and pull-offs, but you can throw them in there and it blends together well when you're playing quickly. So but yeah, let me play the whole thing through once, at least one verse, and I'll kind of give you the feel, and then you can match it up with the recording. So well, the summertime has come, and the leaves are sweetly blooming, the wild mountain thyme knows around the blooming heather. Where'd you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together in that wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Where'd you go, lassie, go? And there you have it. That's Ed Sheeran playing Wild Mountain Thyme. And I'll see you guys in the next video for his cover with Passenger of Hearts on Fire.